You're about to see a completely different side of how Lauren Boebert shows up online, and it might change the way you look at every photo in your feed. In the last minute of this breakdown, I'll reveal a simple rule that explains why her pictures take off so fast, so stick around until the end. Every image is designed to spark a reaction from the very first frame. Because our eyes remember small stories far better than plain text. The outfit, the stance, the backdrop, the camera angle, and even the light are already speaking before a single caption is read. Lauren Boebert's visual story is sharp and deliberate. She doesn't just appear in a photo, she occupies the frame. The crop is tight, the face is clear, hands are in motion. Even when she's frozen in a still, there's this feeling of moving forward. And that little hint of motion makes the picture feel alive. Supporters see confidence and strength. Critics see boldness and provocation. Either way, people react. Hand reaction is the fuel that drives reach. One of the most powerful tools at work here is contrast. Light against shadow, a calm expression in a chaotic setting, or a loud, intense stance in a quiet environment. When our eyes hit contrast, they pause, and that pause is the first step toward something going viral. A strong image doesn't need a long explanation. Clean shapes, clear lines, and one dominant idea in the background are enough to make a picture stick. Even if it only flashes past for a moment in a crowded scroll. Most people don't want to read paragraphs. They want to feel something fast. One frame or a 2-second clip can kick off a full comment war. That's how sticky visuals are. Now layer in timing. Posts that drop when everyone's already watching are far more likely to explode. Boebert's images often appear in the middle of a heated moment, a vote, a hearing, a trending topic, a memeable quote. You grab one striking photo that matches the mood, post it, and the audience does the rest. People start arguing, sharing, stitching, tagging friends. The platform notices the heat and pushes it further. Because it spreads quickly and visibly, it looks even bigger than it really is, which speeds it up again. That's the feedback loop. Then there's branding. Whether you like her or not, she's very clear about who she's talking to. Strong brands are easy to recognize. When people know exactly what you stand for, every new photo feels like another page in a story they've been following. Fans check in to see the next chapter. Critics look too, because they want to know what they'll be reacting to next. Either way, the attention keeps building. Let's touch on body language without getting weird or invasive. Chin slightly raised says, "I'm ready." Chin tilted down suggests focus. Squared shoulders signal strength. A small lean forward feels like, "I'm coming right at you." Hands lifted can say, "Listen up." Folded arms read as, "I'm not backing down." These are simple cues, but our eyes absorb them instantly. When the same set of signals show up again and again in a person's photos, your brain builds a strong mental picture of who they are, and strong mental pictures tend to stick. Angles and lighting quietly shape the reaction to. A lower camera angle can make someone look more imposing. A higher angle can soften them. Side lighting carves out features and adds drama. Softer light smooths things out and creates calm. Simple, bold colors pop on small screens, while overly complicated tones just melt into the background. Eye contact with the lens feels like a direct call to you, while looking away can suggest thought, distance, or defiance. Tiny choices, big impact. We'll roll a few key frames again at the end, so you can test your eye and spot the signals for yourself. If this breakdown helped you understand how media images work, hit like, tap the bell, and share this video with someone who loves digging into how the internet really operates, so you don't miss the next deep dive analysis.